Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Thank you so very much for joining me. Today is about Basic Gray. It is the Bringing Back Basic Gray collab. This is a collaboration that I do with Bourbon Creek Crafts, who is Beth, and she came up with this great idea for her and I to collaborate and encourage each other to use our Basic Gray stash. We don't commit to using it all up. Basic Gray used to make paper and now they do fabric. So what we have is what we get. I was lucky enough to find this paper pack for $5 at a garage sale. So I decided to use it this month. It spoke to me. But we just make whatever we want out of whatever's in our Basic Gray stash and share it. I do have a process video that I will probably edit. I'm making this project share video after the process video, so you might see a few things in it that aren't in the process video, and I'll tell you about those in here. What I did was I made a very basic journal. I have a tutorial series on my channel about this, and the inside pages are 8.5 by 11. The cover is slightly larger. I do different styles. This one is very square, clean lines. It's a fairly geometric paper, which is a little bit unusual for me. I use a lot of florals and foliage and abstract things, but see, there are some abstracts and just a touch of plant life in here that helps me. If it was totally geometric, I probably wouldn't go for it. And I like the numbers and the alphabets floating around. I added a few things in, but I'm thinking about putting this on Etsy as a kit just the way it is. What I'm wondering is, when I personally make journals, the actual making the journal and sewing it together isn't my favorite part. My favorite part is to decorate it. So what I'm wondering is if people would love to have the option to take a basic journal and make it their own. So let me show you what I have in here, and I would love your feedback if you think, oh, this is a terrible idea. Because if the journal doesn't sell, that doesn't necessarily tell me that people didn't like the idea of that kit. It might tell me that they don't like the paper. So this is the cover. I would probably use these letters on it because the other letters that came with it didn't match the red quite right. Maybe if this was going to be my journal, I would put a piece of black right here and label it. Summer 2021. Does it have numbers? Yeah, I think so. Or travel or gardening. I don't know. Whatever. Exercise. I'm never going to have a journal with that label. On the inside, I have a cute little brown paper bag. And this paper is single-sided, so that gives a lot of space for stamping, sketching, journaling, whatever. And these stickers could also be used to decorate any of the pockets or the bags. And then a page here, you can staple, glue, tape, paper clip. Oh, I should add some paper clips too. I'll do that. I'm sure that what you see in my Etsy store will be more than here because every time I touch a journal, I add something to it. I can't help it. That's probably why they end up so bulky and full. And then just plain. And then here I made a pocket. And this one might be a little complex for the style of this journal. So I wrote the personal little note, can glue on a page or double-sided tape. And then I punched this little tag right here. I just took one of the scraps. I did that after the process video. I took one of these and it's shorter now. Took it off the end and then straightened it out because I thought that was fun. And it lets a beginner see the idea for this. Something tall goes here, something short goes here, and you can glue it on your page. This I would decorate, staple, glue, tape things to. I had fun here with punches and played up the geometric designs in the paper. There are a lot of circles and it's very geometric. I love this paper. Bit of tea or coffee dyed. I don't know. I just went and picked stuff out of my stash that was the right colors. And this stripe, bit of music. I don't know if it goes with the journal, but I just wanted it in there. I loved this one too. And I folded this one up so it has pockets. See, there's lots of places to add. When I turn a page, I can think of different ways I would add. This is another pocket, and then so far just a few bits of the punch outs from the paper collection. And the bag, of course, could be used or decorated. Some more scraps. Most of these strips, the 1-inchers, are the, oh, that one's short. That's weird. Most of the strips, like I said, are the exact height of the page. So they could be used to create a pocket or a tuck spot. This is a cute little pocket, and I put some small scraps in it. And then see, I didn't decorate anything. It's just waiting for stickers, die cuts, collections from travel. You know, you get tickets, stubs, bits, whatever. And then this one, punch the whole edge. I love how that turned out. This phase and beyond is usually when I fall in love with a paper. I think you could give me just about any paper, and if I made a journal with it, I would find the beauty in it. This section is really white. If I was going to finish out this journal, I would probably take, this one had a little oops on it. You could trim that off or just leave it, but I would probably make a pocket here or use one of the other strips to make a tuck spot just to tie it in. And then this, I would staple probably this, like right here, or tape it or glue it, or maybe the person would like it like this so it's different than the other pages, just to work that paper into that page. I liked this, so I added it too. Today is the day. It didn't come with the paper collection, but I just liked it and the colors worked. And then back here, I put a bicycle from the, oops, it's getting a little, it's got its wheel bent. I'm going to trim this down. It'll be better for the bike. A bicycle of cut-aparts from this collection, and I'll clean this all up too, because I don't want to send people their cut-aparts so they have to take them apart. It's annoying. Then just some more scraps back here. So what do you think? Would you have fun with this? Of course, I will add to it. Like I said, it doesn't have to come from this paper collection. I think I have a lot of things from my stash that would work, but I was trying to keep it really clean. I didn't feel like the style of this paper called for stitching and that type of thing. Maybe it does. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that too. That is my Bringing Back Basic Gray project for June. Be sure to check out Bourbon Creek Crafts and see what Beth made. I'll have a link to her channel down below. We don't talk about what we make before the videos come out, so I don't know if she's making cards or scrapbook pages. I have no idea. It's fun to see. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you are taking time for crafting and relaxing. I am out of town when you see this, but I will have lots of videos coming your way, so don't you worry. Bye-bye.